Tori and Zach Roloff have been busy spending some lovely moments during the Canada trip. They garnered a lot of attention from Little People Big World fans. The LPBW stars love getting candid with their followers about their families. The audience is eager to see the couple back on the show. However, the pair has not made any announcements about their return. Recently, Zach and Tori decided to steal some time away from their parental duties for a romantic getaway. However, fans have been guessing why they made a sudden trip without the kids. Finally, the TLC star decided to reveal the truth about their Canada trip. What was the reason? Some of the favorite celebrities for the LPBW fans are Zach and Tori for many reasons. Recently, the LPBW couple went to Canada to spend some quality time with each other. Tori was excited to be on a child-free trip where she didn't have to visit zoos and parks. However, fans were curious to know if they were really on vacation or if there was another reason. Recently, the reality TV star added a photo dump to reveal the actual reason for their trip. Tori added a few pictures with Zach and their newly married friends. In it, the couple posed with the bride and groom. The mom of three advised all the couples to have a vacation with their spouse in the caption. So, it became clear that Zach and Tori were in Canada to attend their friend's wedding. She was thrilled for the last couple of days in Canada with uninterrupted quality time. The Little People Big World star was glad to see her two friends committed in front of God. Also, Tori couldn't wait to visit the place again, maybe with her kids next time. Fans were highly supportive of the mom of three in the comment section this time. Many fans were happy that she was finally having some me time away from all the responsibilities. Some fans also flocked to Reddit to express their love. Several LPBW fans believe that it was a much-needed break for Tori. TLC sensation Tori Roloff is popular for her sweet and caring personality. She loves spreading positivity on social media through her inspiring posts. But the recent post of the LPBW star drew a lot of criticism. Tori added a couple of pictures recently while exploring the ocean of Canada. She posed with a pink starfish in her hand. She was smiling widely while posing with the creature. However, fans slammed the celebrity with a horrifying detail. Several followers pointed out how Tori risked the aquatic animal by putting it in her hand. One fan stood up to give her a lesson that no one should pick the mammal out of the water as they can die. Many others claimed that she should be aware of it as an adult and not risk wildlife like this. Well, Tori didn't reply to the criticism. She remains away from negativity on social media. Little People Big World has been with the audience for years. LPBW fans are well aware of members and the associated people at the Roloff farms since 2006. Matt Roloff is busy these days preparing for the pumpkin season. He has been sharing new details of the place on the official page of Roloff Farms. LPBW fans are eager to know what are the new additions to the family property, but they are missing some of the past instances from the event as well. Well, it appears some fans are also missing a former employee of the farm who has now disappeared. Who is he, and where has he gone? Matt Roloff has taken responsibility for introducing new thrills to the farm ahead of the pumpkin season. He has been sharing the new additions as well as the changes in the event for 2023. Now, it appears that the Little People Big World fans still remember an old employee from the farm. Recently, Matt Roloff shared some crucial updates about the farm with the fans on Instagram. He was informing his fans about what was going on at the family property these days. However, some fans flocked to the comment section to ask about their employee Camarino Gonzalez Sanchez. He has been with the LPBW family for 17 years, working at their farm. One fan asked, "What happened to Camarino?" Meanwhile, another assumed that he might have been deported. So, the LPBW fans wondered if any member of the Roloff family was still in touch with the man. Further, a different user explained that he was a good person with impeccable behavior. Fans of the TLC show might still remember that there was news about Camerino getting deported to Mexico in 2016. According to The Sun, Matt's former employee was held for cocaine possession, driving under the influence, and reckless driving. During one of the episodes, Amy revealed that Camerino had to go and expressed her sadness at the news. Matt Roloff likes doing everything perfectly. Every year, the patriarch invites people around the world to access his large property and have fun. The entire family organizes a successful pumpkin festival and earns lots of money. However, Matt is alone now with his son Jacob this year because of the farm feud with Jeremy and Zach. But the LPBW star isn't afraid to try out some new things at the event. Recently, he informed his fans that they will have a series of new features this year. He took to the official page of Roloff Farms to reveal that there will be a trike track, bunny barn, and coffee house for the entertainment of the audience. The patriarch, Matt Roloff, revealed that fans will get to see some furry friends this year with a chance to pet them as well. Also, the visitors can purchase a huge variety of beverages and coffee products in the coffee house. Do you think this year's pumpkin season will break all the records? Little People Big World star Amy Roloff won many hearts with her incredible storyline on the show. Fans of the show liked her for being so inspiring and loving. She is now living her life to the fullest with Chris Marek. Amy loves sharing her wonderful recipes during her show, The Little Kitchen, with fans. The LPBW star loves sharing happy moments with her fans on social media. Recently, she is enjoying her time with Chris in Michigan. However, fans noticed something weird with Amy's face. The TLC star finally came up to reveal the truth. What happened to her? Amy and Chris love exploring the world together. The couple often travels to visit different places and family members. The Little People Big World star has just returned from the LPA conference in Austin. She loves how Chris loves going out to meet the little people. The LPBW stars are enjoying their summer together while traveling and meeting friends and family. Amy and Chris recently went to Michigan to pay a visit to Amy's state. Later, he went back to Oregon, alone, as she wanted to explore more about that state. Roloff has been posting a lot about her time at the place. However, fans noticed something unusual with her bottom lips. Amy's followers started asking her in the DMs about her lip. The 60-year-old star finally took a moment to share the incident with her fans. Amy took to Instagram to share a picture of swollen lips. She stated that she finally came to explain, as people had already noticed it. Amy then revealed that she almost took a faceplant when she fell off at a small retainer wall in her cabin. Further, she added that she found herself in the midst of bees instead of mosquitoes while pulling weeds. However, the LPBW star is thankful to God that her teeth are okay and her lips will be fine. Amy Roloff is indeed a dog lover. The LPBW star adopted a new fur baby, Daisy, in October 2021. She decided to adopt her after losing her sweet dog Felix in August. Daisy has become more like a family now. She often plays with Amy's grandkids too. Recently, the TLC star shared a scary accident that happened with her fur baby. Amy shared the shocking incident during her live chat with Lisa Dixon. The TLC star stated how Daisy slipped out of her hand from the front seat. Further, she fell out of the window during a car ride. Further, she stated how Amy screamed and Chris slammed on the brakes to save the pup. Fortunately, her fur baby is completely fine and healthy after the accident. The entire incident shook Amy and left her traumatized. Further, she stated that her pet hasn't liked car rides since then. LPBW stars Audrey and Jeremy not only left their family show, but also uprooted their lives from the Roloff farms. The latter initially wanted to inherit a part of his family property, but due to Matt's stubbornness, his plans were shattered. Hence, the Little People Big World couple decided to start a new life and bought a $1.5 million house in Hillsboro, Oregon. Fans felt that Audrey and Jeremy had found their dream house and would now grow old together on the property. But the former surprised everyone by confirming her family's move from Hillsborough. That too, sooner, you might think. Where and why are they going? No. Audrey and Jeremy have been proudly flaunting their $1.5 million house for a while now. They further spent around $700,000 just to make it their dream home. But it seems that the LPBW couple still has to do a lot to make it last. Lately, there have been several instances when they talked about prioritizing because home renovations are costing a lot, and their house needs a number of things to be done. Audrey claimed that initially, she saw potential in the property. Not within no time, she learned that it was costing a lot more than she initially thought. Amid all this, finally, it seems that Audrey and Jeremy are now planning to get their house renovations done. The former recently had a Q&A session on Instagram, where a curious viewer asked about the updates on the remodeling of their house. Audrey was quick to reply that there was a big update. She added that she just got to know that her family is supposed to move out from the property in just 1 week. The LPBW celeb further stated that someone would be starting their demo within a few days now. Though Audrey didn't reveal who was giving the demo, fans predicted that perhaps they would have given a contract to some renovation venture. Ex-stars from LPBW, Audrey and Jeremy, are finally moving out of their $1.5 million property. The former revealed that her family now has to relocate in just a week. This made the viewers wonder where these celebs would live now. Apparently, shifting with 3 kids, and that too on such short notice, could be a bit difficult for them. Many viewers predicted that now they would live with Audrey's parents as they live close to their house. It would be easy for them to check on their ongoing renovation procedures as well. There is a fair chance of Jeremy not agreeing to live on the Roloff farms, so staying with Audrey's parents would be the best option for them. On the other hand, numerous fans wondered if the couple would consider relocating to their cabin for a few weeks. Apparently, they wouldn't have to pay rent for a new house and would get privacy as well. Hence, for now, fans are waiting for Audrey to reveal where she will be shifting in a week. What is your prediction? Do let us know in the comments. Viewers of the Little People Big World have seen the Roloff family's ups and downs throughout the years. The previous seasons of LPBW have been very disappointing for the fans. Zach and Tori shocked fans as they ended up moving away from Matt Roloff. Among the many castmates, Zach and Matt do not often get along with each other. The father-son duo has indulged in a bitter feud over the Roloff's farms. Now it looks like Amy Roloff wants to move away from her ex-husband and wants to live closer to her son and daughter-in-law. Is she willing to move near Zach and Tori with Chris? LPBW star Amy Roloff is relishing the new changes in her life with Chris Marek. Previously, she informed her followers about a moving update on Facebook Live. She was talking about her daughter-in-law, Tori Roloff, and how she was helping her find a property. Amy lives just 15 minutes apart from the Roloff farms. Now that she is divorced from Matt, she no longer needs to live there. Recently, she updated her fans about her wish to move away earlier in May. The reality TV celebrity claimed that she's not sure about getting a new house. That's because Amy and Chris like the house they are in. She added that it is a terrific house, especially the backyard. She revealed how much she liked it along with her husband, Chris. Amy continued by saying that Battleground, Washington, would be a place to live near. Zach and Tori Roloff live in Battleground as well. Further, she expressed wanting to move to a place with more space. The mother of 4 also claimed that Tori had taken her to a few locations. She added, "I'm like, wow, yeah." However, she is confused as her 2 kids live in Washington. While Zach's family is in Battleground, her daughter Molly and her husband Joel live in Spokane. Further, the TLC celebrity confirmed that she is not looking to move anywhere near Portland, Oregon. This is because the traffic is horrible there. LPBW stars Zach and Tori Roloff are living in Battleground, Washington, along with their 3 kids. Amy frequently pays a visit with Chris to her son to meet her grandkids. The former celebrity also helped around the house a lot during Tori's pregnancy. However, Amy and Chris have to travel for 45 minutes to meet Zach and Tori. A fan asked Tori about moving closer to Amy's house in a recent Q&A session on Instagram. However, Tori surprised everyone that she was instead planning to make Amy move closer to them. Later, Amy also made a post about house hunting. However, Amy mentioned that she wanted the new house to be closer to her existing home. Hence, she initially didn't want to move close to Tori. However, by the looks of her latest post, Amy has her mind. Now, as Tori is helping her choose a property, she is willing to move closer to them. Well, as they say, your past can haunt you. This is true for the Little People Big World star Matt Roloff too. Viewers who have been watching the show from the beginning would know that the LPBW patriarch hasn't been proud of everything he's done. He may have moved on, but the past will continue to hold him back in some aspects of his life. This includes his career in politics. While Matt was planning to run for office, it was his ex-wife that advised him against it. Here's why. TLC viewers have seen the Roloff family go through a lot of things, including Matt and Amy's dramatic separation. While got officially divorced in 2016, their issues were visible for a long time. And of course, there was Matt's affair scandal that is in talks to date. Fans are still divided on the topic of whether or not the LPBW patriarch cheating on his now ex-wife, Amy. A recent social media post ignited this fight as Matt called his girlfriend, Caryn, the most beautiful soul in his life. Fans were quick to point out that Amy is the most beautiful soul, not Caryn. Others followed in the latter's support as she makes Matt happy. Amid this, a comment about Matt's political career got a lot of attention. It said, "Why didn't Matt run for office? Because it would have come out that he cheated." The commenter continued to add, "That's why Amy advised him against it." Upon research, TV season and spoilers found out that this topic was part of a previous season. Apparently, Matt had planned on running for the state senator back in 2018. An older episode featured him talking about how people are advising him to get into politics. He seemed quite interested too, but Amy advised him against it. She mentioned that Matt had always tooled around with politics. However, she added that with politics, your past comes up. Well, Amy did not reveal what past she was talking about. LPBW fans just assumed that it was accusations of cheating, as that was the biggest scandal around that time. Even though Matt was annoyed with Amy's answer, he eventually did take her suggestion and took a step back from politics. What is a good decision? Tell us your opinion on this in the comments below. The cheating scandal will always remain the most controversial part of the history of LPBW. This is because, to date, fans aren't sure what actually happened. Matt and Caryn's blooming romance was quite visible in some episodes while he was married, but neither of them ever accepted that they were together. Some viewers, however, call it emotional cheating, while it's hard to say whether it was physical or not. On the contrary, Amy has often said that Matt did, in fact, cheat on her, but never had the courage to accept his mistake. She has even given some crucial details on the topic in one of her books. Matt and Caryn made their relationship public not long after the former separated from Amy Roloff. People who follow Little People Big World would have witnessed the growth of the Roloff family. The Roloff farms were Amy's home for almost 30 years. She was previously married to Matt Roloff, and the two lived with their kids at the farm. The LPBW matriarch saw her kids grow up in the fields. It was also the place that held the weddings of the Roloff children. The place has a lot of memories for everyone, including Amy. However, things took a different turn after she got divorced. The separation meant that the LPBW fame had to move out. It was hard to say goodbye to a place that was a home for such a long time and held memories. Further, she left the house after searching for a new place and later moved in with her new husband. Now, Chris Marek and Amy are looking for a new property for future plans. Here's all that you need to know about it. Amy Roloff purchased a new house after splitting from her husband, Matt Roloff. It came after he manipulated her into selling her a part of the Roloff farms the matriarch owned. Many people who follow Little People Big World believe that he influenced Amy into selling her part of the land, that too, at a price lower than the market. Although she regrets the decision, it cannot be undone. In a recent Instagram video, the LPBW fame spoke about a property she was planning to look at. The estate was at a good location, just a short distance from where she currently lives. Moreover, it was priced well and filled all the blanks of a good property. However, it went pending, and the couple missed their chance to have it. Amy said she felt bummed because of the loss of a suitable property. She expressed her disappointment over the failure by saying that sometimes things aren't meant to be. When she bought the house, her husband wasn't there, and he moved in after their marriage. However, the LPBW star is positive and is going to keep looking. Further, it should be fine for the couple since Chris is a real estate agent. Amy and Chris are looking for properties to know what is out there. Although he felt that Amy did not make enough space for his things initially, they settled in gradually. Irrespective of it, they plan to buy another home and move into a bigger yard and larger space. However, she revealed that it is quite a 2-3 years later plan. The speculations are different about the LPBW star's search for a new space. It could be because she wishes to move to a better home with her husband, Chris Marek. On the other hand, she could have rentals as a side business plan, quite like her former husband, Matt. The property quest comes amid the lack of surety of another Little People Big World season. Although neither TLC nor the LPBW cast members have written a statement, fans remain doubtful. However, Amy and Matt hinted at a possible shoot with the production. The chef clarified that the channel had not renewed its grant. Hence, fans must wait. Only time will tell what is to come in the future. If the show does not continue, renting property would be a good side business hunch for the reality TV star. She is also trying to increase the following of her cooking channel. We can sit back and watch whatever comes next.